Plugged In starts now.
Well, you know it, this time of year with all the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, it's easy to skip over some important details when planning a holiday party. But today, we want to remind you of the importance of appetizers and how they set the tone for your holiday meal. We brought Chef Nancy Waldeck here. She is the author of the book, Taste and Savor, and boy does it smell good in here. And she's going to talk about appetizers featuring Parrano cheese, and I've never even heard of Parrano cheese.
Oh my gosh, Parrano cheese is wonderful. It combines two cheeses that taste so good and are actually good for you. Parmesan and Gouda, so it's Gouda with that taste of Parmesan, nuttiness.
Yum. And it smells so good in here. You have some delicious recipes. And I'm going to taste a piece as we're talking here because I'm so curious to try it. But one appetizer we can make is these, right? What are these?
Okay,
or
so
is this a dessert? What is this?
Well, it's actually kind of a brunchy kind of appetizer or donut for breakfast. So here we go. We're using some leftover cranberry sauce. Okay, so we're always repurposing a little cranberry sauce.
I love it.
Or it didn't have to be leftover. And we've got no cheese. So we've got the cranberry sauce with the cheese together. Wonderful. We also have some warm baking spices in here with a little sugar.
So
Aromatherapy in the kitchen, right? So we're going to put this, the spices, a little cheese, and cranberry sauce in the bottom of our donut pans. And these donuts are a little better for us because they're baked, they're not fried. Next up, we've got a little bit of whole egg.
Yes.
Some vanilla. A little bit, I'm using skim milk here. And some butter. Everything's better with butter. A little butter. A little butter, right? Not a lot of butter, a little butter. And then if you want to whisk that up.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is put it right into our whole wheat flour, a little bit of sugar, and cinnamon, and nutmeg.
So good. Smells so good. And I love that you have the sweet and the salty. The cheese is the salty, and you've got the cranberries, the sweet.
And then once we mix this up, it's going to be thin, like a cake batter. You're going to pour it right on top of those cranberries and cheese. Yeah.
How good is that?
Yeah. And so when it bakes for about 20-25 minutes, this is what they're going to look like when they come out of the oven. The reason they're pretty on the bottom is we've got all that goodness down there, the cheese and the cranberries. Yum!
So good, and it smells awesome. This is a great idea, but I like your next idea because I'm not very crafty. I don't cook a lot. And this I can do. This I could do.
Absolutely. So all you want to do is take some seasonal fruits and veggies and dried fruits. And remember, the Parrano tastes like nuts.
Yes.
So I've added a lot of nuts in here. I've got pistachios, walnuts, almonds, pecans, and the Parrano cheese, and a little bit of other seasonal, with cranberries in there. So really pretty cheese platter, a little bit of honey. So just a beautiful presentation and easy to make. If you're doing this at home, you could make this in the morning, cover it, and wrap it and put it in the fridge, and it would be good, for the evening. So that's a gorgeous plate. Okay, the taste of Gouda and mushrooms is a match made in heaven.
And it looks like a match made in heaven. What is that?
Okay, so all we did was saute some mushrooms and throw a little bit of a Gouda or Parrano right on top of those warm mushrooms. It kind of melted. And then we have some toast over here, and people can make their own bruschetta.
I love that.
Yeah.
So pretty and so good.
I know. And then last but not least, I have got some squash soup shooters. Say that 3 times.
Yeah.
So what I did was I took a butternut squash, a little bit of onion, there goes my squash, some garlic, and then another one of those really, really delicious smelling spices that makes our food.
What is this?
This is garam masala.
I've never even heard of that. That's so good.
You can buy it in the grocery store.
Garam masala.
Yeah. So it's kind of got the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the cardamom, the coriander. And I added that, so that's why we have the beautiful color here. And then, of course, like everything's good with butter, everything's good with bacon, too. But I use turkey bacon. And we just have a little turkey bacon on top of our squash soup shooter. And we're going to serve it with our mushrooms with the Parrano cheese bruschetta.
I'm coming to your house.
All right.
When's the party?
Awesome. We got it right here.
And I love it because a lot of times things look good, but they don't taste as good. But all this tastes so good, and it looks so good.
And we're eating the rainbow, right? We don't have to be a dietitian if we've got all these gorgeous colors together.
So good. I don't know where to start. I think I'm going to take this cheese tray first. If you want more recipes, all you have to do is log on to Parrano.com. You can find it there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This Plugged In Fun Fact is sponsored by PNC Bank.